rain is the main natural source of water? Yes. Who can give us that reason? Why is rain the main natural source of water? Leviticus, can you give us? Leviticus? Leviticus, can you come and give us the reason why we said rain is the main natural source of water? Male?
Yes, teacher.
Why is rain the main natural source of water?
Rain, most of the people get to receive rain as a main natural source of water and use tanks to collect
Okay.
water. So most of the people don't have lakes near them. That's why I'm saying rain is the main natural source of water.
But Trina has said it in the chat and said that rain provides or rain supply these other sources. This is very good, Trina. Trina said that rain is the main supply to all other sources. That is the most correct answer. So once they ask you why is rain the main natural source of water, you can say because it supplies all these other sources with the water. So that is the answer. Let's go to number 2. Let's go to number 2. This is our number 2. Let me get someone to do number 2. Faith, Jemima. Can you read for us number 2, Faith, Jemima? Louder. Jemima, you come closer to you.
List down any other 3 sources of water for home use.
Very good.
1.
Can you give us one?
A tap.
Tap, good. So here they can ask you apart from rain. So here when you are giving, you should give answers that is different from rain because already you have given rain. So let's also hear from Peter. Peter, can you list any other 2 sources of water for home use? Peter or Vicky? Peter or Vicky? Hey, you are not able to unmute. Okay, Peter, yes. Okay, so Peter is not talking. Let's hear from another one. Mary. Yes, Mary. Okay, there are people who are saying in the chat, like Jeremy said, lakes, river, swamps, boreholes. Yeah, so these are some of the sources of water. Sources are things that provide us with the water. So things that provide us with water, we have the taps. Now, when you talk about tank may not be a source of water. Tank may not provide you with the water. What you have in the tank is just, you get water from somewhere. Either water comes from rain and it goes to the tank. So tank is not it is just a container like the jerrycans you have at home. Only that one is a big container. So if you talk of tanks, then your answer will not be correct. But you can talk of dams, you can talk of wells, you can talk of rivers, like some of you, Eunice, is saying in the chat. So these are some of the sources of, okay, we have lakes, we have rivers, we have wells, and then any other. Okay. Okay, so we can continue to our number 3. Okay, this is number 3. Let me pick someone to just please. Where do you see? Yeah, so this is our number 3. Let's get someone to read for us number 3 and give the answer. Yes. Okay, who is ready to read for us number 3? Blessing, can you read number 3? Blessing. Hey, I told you people that once I pick you, make sure that you can give the answer as fast as possible. But I can see here, Isaiah is saying it regulates body temperature.
Give anyone use of water in the body.
Okay. Can you give one?
Water helps to cool the body.
Very good. Water helps to cool the body. Let me write that answer. It is used for cooling the body, but also some of you can put the answers in the chat. Travis, can you give us another one apart from cooling the body? Travis? Travis, apart from cooling the body, can you give us another one?
It helps in the digestion of food.
It helps in the digestion of food. Good. We had mentioned very many. Cool the body. Most of you are saying cool the body, prevent dehydration. It maintains the balance of the fluids. That is good. Helps in the digestion. That is good. So most of those answers you are saying they are correct. But here they have asked for only one. Thank you, Travis. Okay, this is number 4. Travis, you can mute yourself. Okay, thank you. So let's go to number 4. So there is a difference between number 1 and number 4. In number 1, in number 3, they are asking for the use of water in the body, which you said it is used for cooling the body. It helps in the digestion of food, and also it makes up part of a blood called plasma, and so many others. And also it shapes it helps in shaping the body cells. So we can also look at other uses of water at home. Now, most of you, they had asked you to give uses of water at home, and you were also saying it is used for cooling the body. Now, this one is like you talk about the domestic use of water. What do you use water for at home? Okay, so let's get from Alex. Alex, can you give us other uses of water at home? Alex?
For cooking food.
Okay, water is used for cooking food. I know most of you cook food at home and you use water. Another one?
For generating hydroelectricity.
Generating hydroelectricity, that is industrial use, that is good. Another one? Okay, let's get from others. Good, let's get from others because there are so many other uses of water that we have at home. Okay, let's go to Albert. Yes, Albert, can you give us another one apart from cooking and generating hydroelectricity power, Albert?
Water is used for mopping house.
Water is used for
Water
mopping house.
Water is used for washing utensils.
Very good. So those are some of the uses of water that we have at home. So I can write some of those answers. Let me try to write them. 1, say it is used for washing clothes. That is 1. 2, you can also say it is used for cooking food. Good. Now they have asked for only 2. We can go to our number 5. Let's go to number 5. Maria Abagereka, can you read number 5?
Teacher, I can't see.
Okay, still you cannot see?
Yes.
Oh, let me try to pick someone else and I see whether I can be able to see number 5. Okay. Okay, let me try to pick Dorcas. Yes, Dorcas.
Yes, teacher.
Can you read number 5 and answer it?
What waterborne diseases? Teacher, what are waterborne diseases? Waterborne
Very good.
diseases are diseases caused to. Teacher, I've not yet finished.
Yeah,
Teacher.
I'm waiting. We have given you time.
Okay. What are waterborne diseases? Waterborne diseases. Waterborne diseases are diseases caused due to lack of enough values in the body. Waterborne disease. No.
Oh, that is okay. That well tried, please, Dorcas.
No. Waterborne diseases are diseases that are spread through water.
So, through drinking contaminated water. Don't just say through water. You need to talk about the word contaminated. Are you getting, Dorcas? So the one you were trying to define, if you are talking about, that was, I think, now here when we talk about waterborne diseases, which most of you did not pass, these are diseases that are spread through drinking contaminated water. So contaminated water here, it is water which is not free from germs, water which has germs that cause these diseases. So when you drink it, you will drink that germ, then automatically you will get some of these waterborne diseases, which we are going to mention them. So that is what it means by waterborne diseases. Dorcas, can you repeat? Can you read what we have written there, Dorcas?
Yes, teacher.
Can you read that?
These are diseases that are spread through drinking contaminated water.
These are diseases that are spread through drinking contaminated water. Isn't it?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so that is what it means by waterborne diseases. So let's give the examples. I think that is what question number 2 is saying. Okay. Question number 6. Let me get someone to read for us number 6. Okay. Tendo Omara, can you read number 6? Tendo Omara. Yes, Tendo. Tendo, are you able to talk? Oh, Tendo has disappeared. Let's speak Dorothy. Yes, Dorothy. Dorothy?
List any 3 examples of waterborne diseases.
Can you list one? Can you give us one? Okay, she has disappeared. List any 3 examples of waterborne disease. So what are these diseases that are spread through drinking contaminated water? They are very many, but you need to be very careful on what you are listing. Because last time I saw some of you are even listing deficiency diseases, that they are listing waterborne diseases. So these are diseases that are spread through drinking contaminated water. So let's get some answers from Sharon. Yes, Atim, can you give us one? Atim, can you give us one example of waterborne disease? Yes. Okay. Let's go to Jude. A team does not want to.
Typhoid. Diarrhea.
Good. We have typhoid. Very good, Jude. I think a bit later. Let's first. Diarrhea, that's enough, Jude. I think let's give opportunity for others.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Those answers are correct, the one you have given. So Jude has given typhoid and diarrhea. So how about others? What are you going to give if I ask you to give examples of waterborne diseases, diseases that are spread through drinking contaminated water? They are very many. We have typhoid, we have diarrhea, okay. Aine kato, angio kato. Can you give us one? Aine. Yes, aine kato. Okay, so I think, yes, can you give us other examples of waterborne diseases apart from typhoid and diarrhea?
Fever.
Fever is not a waterborne disease. It can be a symptom for some other disease. Increase in temperature can be a symptom of maybe cholera, dysentery, but here we're talking about the diseases, yes. So members, these are some of the diseases. One, we have polio. Polio is also spread through drinking contaminated water, water that has that germs that cause polio. We have bilharzia. Most of you wrote this answer and you were marked correct. Then also we have what we call hepatitis, cholera, typhoid. These are the common ones that people know. People know cholera, it is spread through drinking contaminated water. Then we also have typhoid, which is also spread through drinking contaminated water. Then we have dysentery, the passing out of waterless stool. And then we have diarrhea. So these are some of the examples of waterborne diseases. Okay. So I think if you have already contributed, it is important for you to unmute yourself. To mute yourself, please. Good. Okay, let's go to number 7 and we see number 7. I don't know where it is. Okay, that is our number 7. Ella, can you read number 7 and answer, Ella? Yes, Ella.
State the difference between clean water and safe water.
Are you able to state the difference?
Yes.
Okay, can you answer it?
Clean water is not safe for drinking because it has germs, while safe water is safe for drinking because it is boiled.
Okay, that is also okay. Well tried. Yes, you have the idea, but the answer is not very correct. Let's first hear from others what they are saying. Sasa Bana. Yes, Banas. What's the difference between clean water and safe water? Sasa. Okay, Sasa is not able to mute himself. Okay, let's go to another person. Okay, we have Amim. Yes, Amim. What's the difference?
Clean water
Clean water is when the water has chemicals, while safe water is when the water is boiled.
Okay, that is also good, but we shall come up with the most correct answer. What is the meaning of clean water? We looked at this when we were learning about method of obtaining clean water and the safe water. Let's hear from Patricia, a clue. Yes, Patricia. What's the difference? What answer did you write, Patricia?
Clean water is water
Yes.
which does not. Clean water is water which does not contain impurities, while safe water is water which is free from germs.
Very good. So that's the most correct answer that I was looking for. That clean water is water which does not contain impurities. It does not have these solid particles like leaves, that is impurity. But when we talk about safe germs, so you should know that difference between clean water and safe water. So for clean water, it will just be clean without those, okay, without those solid particles. I don't know whether you are able to hear me. Then, okay, that is what we are saying. Clean water is water which does not contain impurities, while safe water is water which is free from germs. So that is why they always ask you questions, because there are some methods of obtaining clean water and methods of obtaining safe water. They have also asked you those questions here, which some of you are just mixing, answering them. So when we go ahead, we shall see. Okay, let's go to our number 8. Okay, this is our number 8. Now, already you know the meaning of safe water. We know that it is water which is free from germs, water which does not have germs, because they have done certain things that has killed germs. So here now they are asking that mention 2 ways how water can be made safe for drinking. So this is where most of you were gambling. This is where most of you were mixing up the answer. For water to be safe for drinking, it must be free from germs. So how do you make it safe for drinking? Let's get some answer from our friends here. Okay, we have Precious Sanyu. Yes, Sanyu, can you give us one method of making water safe for drinking? Precious? By very good, by boiling. And that question they always ask you, why do we boil water? Precious, why do you boil water for drinking?
To kill germs.
Very
In
good,
water.
to kill germs. Those ones you during the process of boiling, that very heat will kill germs, so it will be safe for drinking. So by boiling is one of the answers. Okay, let's also get other answers. Okay, let's get answers from other people. Okay, let's get answers from other people. Who is this one going to give us the answer? Arthur, can you give us another one? Arthur? Arthur, please come on and give us another one apart from boiling. Majorly, there are almost only 2 methods. Yes, Arthur. Arthur, we are waiting for you and I can't hear you. Are you really talking? Okay, Arthur, I think you will forgive us. We shall pick someone else. Okay, let's try to get someone else because Arthur can't talk. Let's get from Gabriel. Yes, Gabriel. Apart from boiling, can you give us another method where we can obtain safe water?
Through filtration.
Yes?
Through filtration.
Oh, through filtration. Now, when you look at filtration, does it kill germs? Because here you look at a method which can kill germs. Filtration is just you are going to separate the solid particles. But if you are separating, like you are using the sieve, the sieves at home, like the way you separate juice seeds from passion fruit seeds from juice that you have made, will it kill germs?
No.
It does not kill. So meaning that that answer does not apply in that question 8. When you talk about filtration, those methods, they don't kill germs. When you talk about decantation, those methods does not kill germs. So here, for you to make water safe, you should look at a method which kills germs. For example, boiling. After doing your filtration, you can boil that water. So when you boil that water, automatically it will kill what? It will kill germs. Then another method, for the purpose of time, another method we can also say by treating using chemicals. Yes, when like the National Water and Sewerage Corporation, those people, they treat water using chemicals. Only that their water, once it reaches the destination where it is going, for example, where you stay, if you are using natural water from the tap, sometimes that water is not safe because it has moved through pipes, and sometimes there is leakage on the way as the pipe is moving. You have ever seen water flowing on the road, whereby you can contact people who work with National Water and Sewerage Corporation to come and fix the problem. So that water can get contaminated. But once you treat water using chemicals, chemicals kill what? It kills germs. So these are some of the 2 methods that you can use to kill germs. So these 2 methods make water safe for drinking. The chemicals that they use, we have the chlorides, the chlorine, so that is what they normally use, which we are going to look at it if we continue with it. If our program continues next time, we shall look at treating water, because already we looked at boiling. So we're going also to look at treating water and some of those chemicals. Okay. So members, I hope you have understood this one very well, because most of you were putting decantation or decanting. Most of you were putting, yes, distillation can also kill, because distillation has the process of heating when you are doing distillation, because you have to heat that water such that it can what? It can go through certain processes. So it can also kill germs. Only that water is not good for drinking because it does not contain some mineral salt. You get? It is only good, it is only used especially in the what? By doctors in the clinic. So that is it, but we shall also look at it. Let's go to number 9. Okay, this is number 9. How can water be used as an energy resource? Okay, how can water be used as an energy resource? Okay, let's get answers from different people so that we can come up with one. Some answers, I was laughing at them the way you wrote them. Let's hear from Asimwe. Yes, Asimwe, can you answer number 9? Asimwe? Yes. Asimwe, please.
Water can help in making hydroelectricity.
That is what I was saying, that water makes hydroelectricity power. So let's not use the word make. Let's use the word generate. They have a process. It turns the engine, it turns the turbines which generates hydroelectricity, electricity power, which generate hydroelectricity. So that is the best way you can use. You can, most of you are saying water helps to make, that's water make. So you rather use the word generating. It turns the turbines. Turbines is engine, that the roller. So here we can say water generates hydroelectricity. Yes, water generates hydroelectricity. So that is how you can say, don't use the word water helps to make hydroelectricity. You can use the word generate. It turns the turbine which generates hydroelectricity. So let's go to number 10. Okay, so you can look at number 10. So if you have answered number 8 properly, then number 10 would not be a very big problem to you because you can know the difference. Let's listen from Aguti Gloria. Yes, Aguti Gloria. Number 10, can you read? So this thing is going. Yes, Aguti.
State 2 methods of obtaining water.
Of obtaining
State
clean
2
water.
methods of obtaining clean water.
Clean water is water which is free from impurities, free from solid particles, free from dirt. How do you obtain clean water? Can you give 2 methods? Yes, Aguti? Hey, you have already read the question and ran away. Let's get someone to answer that question. Let's get someone to answer that question. Okay. Let us get someone to answer the question. Achien. Yes, Achien. Okay, let's hear from Lowella. Yes, Lowella. Can you read the question and answer?
State 2 methods of obtaining clean water. By filtration.
Okay, continue.
By decantation.
Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. So here, like you can see number 8, we talked about safe water and we have explained safe water very well, that safe water is water which is free from germs. And for you to make water safe, you must make sure you kill germs. So for you to make water safe, make sure you kill germs. So how do we kill germs? By boiling that water and by treating water using chemicals. Now here they are asking, state 2 method of obtaining clean water. So in this case, if we are to give the methods of obtaining clean water, we are supposed to only, what do you understand by the word clean water? This is water which is free from particles, solid particles, free from impurities. Impurities here, we are talking of those solid particles like leaves, dirt, mud. So water which is free from those things are called clean water. So how do we obtain that clean water? One, we can obtain it by decantation or decanting. Okay, what is decanting? Yes, can somebody explain to us the word decanting? Okay, so that we can understand that that's a method that can separate. Okay, what is decanting? Is there someone who is Nachtende? Esther, can you answer for us what decanting is? Esther? Esther Nachtende. Yes.
Pardon.
What is decanting? Do you still remember what decanting is?
Pardon.
I'm saying, what is decanting? Okay, I think the girl is not hearing me properly, but we can listen from Bridget. Yes, Bridget, what is decanting?
Decanting is the filtering of water free from germs.
Filtering. Okay, well tried, please. These are things that we have already looked at. We are saying it is a method of obtaining clean water. So I wanted to understand what it means by decanting. How about Maureen? Yes, Maureen, what is decanting? Or Maurice or Maureen, what is decanting? Yes.
Decanting is the gradual pour of a liquid from one container into another, typically in order to separate one sediment.
Okay, but you were very fast and people didn't get you properly. I wish you can repeat that answer, is very correct.
Decanting is a gradual pour of a liquid from one container into another, typically
The gradual pour of a liquid from one container into another, that is also somehow correct, but we can get from Agava. Agava, can you make it very clear? Agava, what decanting is? Yes, Agava.
Decanting is the separation. The pouring off of clean water, leaving the solid at the bottom of a container.
Very good. But people are making noise, yet you are giving a very good answer. That decanting is the pouring off of clean water from one container to another container, leaving the settled dirt at the bottom of the container. So you make the dirt to first settle. You know, most of those dirts are sinking objects. Once they are in water, they go down, they go deep down at the bottom of the water, and then the water remains on top. So you can gradually, you can carefully pour off that clean water which is on top, and then you leave the dirt at the bottom of the container. So that's how you can separate clean water with those dirts. That is decanting. So there you will obtain clean water, but that clean water will not be safe for drinking, because just pouring your clean water to another container does not kill germs. So another one, we also have what we call filtration. What is filtration? Yes, what is filtration, Mike? Yes, Mike, what is filtration? I know the question is also somewhere there, but you can define for us what filtration is, Mike. Hey, Mike, are you able to define for us what filtration is? How about James? Yes, James. James. So these are some of the methods of obtaining clean water. So Mike, you have come on. Yes, Mike, what is filtration?
Filtration is the process in which solid particles in a liquid or gaseous fluid are removed by the use of a filter
paper.
That can through them.
James also has come on. Yes, James, can you define what filtration is? Oh, Jairus.
Filtration is the removal of salt particles using a filter.
Okay, so when we talk about filtration, is the removal of solid particles. Is the removal of solid particles. Passing it, you have to pass it through a porous border. I mean, a porous materials. For example, you can use a filter paper and a funnel so that you can be able to separate. But the answer, we are going to see it as we move ahead there, because it is somewhere there where they have asked. Now, when you are just removing the solid particles, that does not kill what? It does not kill germs. So it will just make that water to be clean. So these are some of the methods that we use to obtain clean water. Now, there is a question there they have asked, and this question we have majorly answered it, that why is decanted water not safe for drinking? Remember, we said decanting is the method of separating water from one container to another, leaving the settled dirt at the bottom of the container. So why is it not safe for drinking? Why is that water not safe for drinking? We said that water is clean, but not safe for drinking. So what could be the reason? Yes, Elizabeth? What's the answer for that, Elizabeth? Yes, Elizabeth.
Let me investigate. That man was a private investigator. I can
There's no
because I wanted to on your family.
Yes.
Elizabeth, you are having a lot of noise there, but you can come again. Elizabeth?
Yes, teacher.
Look at number 11 and answer it. Read the question and answer number 11.
Decanted water is not safe for drinking because it is not free from germs.
Decanted water is not safe for drinking because it is not free from germs. Yeah, because here they have asked you decanted water, that water which you have already separated. Why is it not safe for drinking? Because it is not free from germs. That is correct. Are you getting? Decanting does not kill germs. So that means once you have decanted water, it is not free from germs. That means it is not safe for you to drink. So that is our answer. Decanted water contains germs. So you can say decanted water contains germs. That's why it is not free. Or you can say decanted water is not free from germs. Very good. So let's go to another one. The problem, my battery has warned me, but also we are almost ending. Let's go to another one. That's another one. Now, another one, they are asking you, give 2 uses of decanted water in our home. What do we use decanted water for? And people didn't understand this question properly, because some of you were mixing the answer for filtration in this question. So what do we use this water for? Jeremiah, what do we use this water for? What are the 2 uses of decanted water? Yes, Jeremiah. Yes, Jeremiah, you can come.
For washing utensils.
Okay.
For washing clothes.
Very good. We have for washing clothes or utensils. You can also use it for irrigation. If you have it, you can go and use it in the garden when there is no rain. You can use that decanted water still for irrigation. So we have number 13. Okay. Very good. Can you read number 13?
What does the term filtration mean?
In this case, they are asking you, what is filtration? What does that term mean? Okay, I think let's get someone else. We have Lina.
Teacher can answer.
Lina, please. What is filtration, Lina? You can answer. Yes, you answer. You can answer it. It's okay. Okay, can you answer it?
Filtration is the removal of solid particles from water by passing the mixture through a porous material.
Very good. Very good. Filtration is the removal of solid particles by passing the solid particles through porous materials. So the porous materials here allow only water to go through. For example, a filter paper. Only allows, so in this case, filtration makes water clearer than decanting, because with the decanting, you are only going to pour it. You are only going to make the water to settle. Remember, some dust will not settle at the bottom. So filtration makes water clearer than decanting, because here, the porous materials will trap the dust. It will not allow the dust to pass through. The other day I told you, for example, some of you are using a piece of cloth to filter water. You can name some of the things that you are using. How about when you are making juice? What you use to filter juice? My power is going off. Okay, what are the uses of what do we use without the tea leaves? That is the use of filtration at home. Secondly, it is also used for separating seeds from passion fruit juice. You know, passion fruits, it has seeds. So after you have squeezed it properly, if you have used a blender or whatever you have used, you again filter it. You don't take it with the seeds that you have used. So all these are filtration. You can see that filtration is a method which is commonly used at home, because most of your homes you make what? You make juice. Most of your home you take tea. Somebody even say it is used to remove the cream from milk, because when you boil milk, you find there is that cream. So you filter it. Are we together? Okay. We can continue. Oh, there were very many uses of filtration. We had very many. It is also used when separating leaves from water, from drawn water from open wells. You know, there are sources of water, sources of water like wells, they are open sources. So once you go to it to get water from there, you find that that water has ducts, it has leaves. So for you to separate the clean water from the dirty one, you use filtration. Then also it is used for separating mud from water. So these are some of the uses. And all this does not make water safe for drinking because it does not kill germs. How about number 15, members? Okay, we are almost finishing, and I wanted us to finish before my power goes off. Okay, now here they are saying, name any one microorganism that is killed in water during boiling. Now, most of you were generalizing this answer, which I was marking, because when we talk about microorganism, these are not to be seen by the naked eye. we can use a microscope to detect these microorganisms. So they are very tiny, they are very small. So if you do filtration, if you do decanting, because they are very small, they can pass through with the water. So what do we do? What are these examples of microorganisms? These are germs that cause diseases to people. So here I expected you to name those germs that cause diseases to people. For example, those diseases that we have mentioned, like cholera, we have mentioned like dysentery, polio. So you were supposed to give examples of germs, but most a general name that it causes what? Typhoid. So once you boil water, it will kill and you will not be able to suffer from typhoid. We also have protozoa, we have virus and amoeba. So these are some of the microorganisms that is killed in water. So these are some of the germs that we kill them when we boil water. So I hope you are following. I just wanted to conclude because my time is up and even the computer is almost going off. Okay, then we have the last question there. So let me give you now opportunity to answer to read the last question. Sorry, I think members, Eric, you will, let me see whether Eric is there. Okay. We shall find this work in our so if you have any question, please you can go ahead and ask. Otherwise, this correction you will be able to find it.
Great. Thank you, teacher.
Your iPhone.
My mark. Joe,
Now the host going to mute everyone. Going to mute you, boy. Summer.
We get our work for end of month assessment.
Bye bye, teacher. Bye.